welcome to the MSCC iRacing League. We are at 2021 Season 3, Week 13. Road Atlanta, and the weather is 60% humidity, partly cloudy, and 5 miles per hour. Commentators are Lexi and Zane Plumley.
What about me? Am I chopped liver?
Okay, no, I'm sorry. It's just I'm not used to it. And here is my boss, Zane Plumley.
I'm not your boss.
Yes, you are.
I'm your co-host. That means we work together.
I'm your co-host.
No, co-host means we're host together. All right, so as Lexi said, yes, we are here for week number 13. The second half of the season is going very fast, and the cars are just getting done with their qualifying time, and we're going to go ahead and go into that real quick. So let's talk about who ends up where. So after 10 minutes of qualifying and 2 laps, we have a brand new guy, Mr. Andrew Adamson, who just joined probably about 20 minutes before the race. So it's, but some say he's got a really good iRating, which I will not talk about quite right now. But he is in the pole position with the 117.7, which is really quick. So we're glad that Andrew has joined us in the Martin Sports Car Club League. So second after that is Michael Cochran with his winning ways from the last couple of weeks, where he's been on the podium a couple times. In third place is Zach Holden. Michael Day is in fourth. Vincent Cernuto in fifth. Jesse Olson in sixth. Matt Carroll in seventh. Daniel DJ Catnip Zero in eighth. Dean Dibdahl in ninth. Bradley Alvis in 10th. Justin Hall in 11th. And rounding out your top 12 is Matt Montalvo. So as we go through the rest of the grid, you can see everyone else where they have shaken out as the cars are starting to grid up on the back section of the track. We had one guy, which is Kevin Medita, who did not partake of the qualifying. We'll start from the back. All right, so let's move in a little bit closer here. What do you think about that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Sorry, I was yawning.
So why don't you tell what's different about tonight?
What's different about tonight is that probably we maybe have more people, and that we're going to see the sunset, and it may just get dark, and then we'll have fireworks.
I don't know if they have fireworks here on this one. So of course, last week, as you found out, there was a lot of issues that we had because we had to rebuild the whole entire graphic package that we had.
Buttons.
Yeah, and put all the buttons, make all the sizes. So we worked on that a little bit. We have a new banner at the top of the leaderboard there to help distinguish. Here's the map as. So the cars are now moving forward. So we're going to move in. And there we go with the front 2 guys waiting for the green flag to start. So the lights went on, and they're going to go ahead and start without the pack being on the front straight, which is great. And that gives Andrew Addison a jump as he leads everybody out into turn 1. And this is where it's going to get kind of tricky here with cold tires. We take a good shot up the hill. Hopefully everyone survives that. I don't see anybody going off quite yet as they get into turn 3, which is a blind right-hander going uphill and into the famous S's. And of course, you're going to see a lot of guys tapping the brakes a little bit early to make sure that they go ahead and get some. Whoa, there goes Michael Cochran, and he's around. Cold tires have got him. Unfortunately, he had lost. Oh, man.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, we have a couple crashers, so we're going to go ahead and check those out. So coming to the top of the hill, this is a real tricky section. He just touched the grass with those cold tires. Oh, and right behind him as well, there's a couple. There's a crash in the back as well. Somebody is on their lid. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
That is not a good way to start what is going on.
Hey, look at the sandwich. They're like a sandwich.
Yep. Oh, that is horrible. And what that does is allowed Andrew to go ahead and get a 1.6 second lead as he goes into the tightest part of the section, 10A and 10B, up and over the blind crest. And here we go around for lap number 1 of 25 instead of 20 laps, because this is a shorter track.
Are we gonna, at lap 10, are we going to name some stuff, or is there none for this round?
There are, but halfway through is not actually lap 10 this time, but if we can stick to lap 10 if you want. So there is everybody. So Jesse Olson, I think, was one of those guys that got collected through there and he unfortunately is in pit lane with a few of the other gentlemen. I think Zach Holden is there as well. He was one of the guys that had lost it. So Daniel looks like he had lost a couple places right there. So Craig Klein moving in the top 10 for TN SCCA region, as these two up front are still going at it, keeping the gap kind of awesome. Michael Day has closed the gap a little bit, and so we'll make sure that we see what's going on. So let's go back to Matt Montalvo. This is a good group here. So there's Bradley Alvis right there in the black Audi R8, and he's being chased by Robert Elder. And as they go match, this is the fastest part of the section here. So this is a really weird track. You know, you would think it would be high downforce, but this back straight is so long that the less wing that you can run on the car, the better it is for you as they go downhill and slam on the brakes to get into that tight section right through there.
I'd like to announce two things. We have a shake and bake. Oh, fastest lap.
Yep. Oh,
fastest
Michael
lap.
Day throws down fastest lap after Andrew. So he is on the move to catch Andrew right now.
So anyway.
Everyone going green now that their tires are warmed up.
Wait, does that mean their fastest lap?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
For their record of all time?
Just for this race, yes. And if they go faster again, it'll go green again.
Okay. So I'd like to announce that we have someone is already trying to catch up to that Shake and Bake award. We have Bjorn Stage.
Wow, great job, Bjorn, making up 10 places already.
Also, Jessie Olsen is all the way at 20. What's going on? She's usually up at the top.
Oh no, is that another spin? Is that by Michael again? So there's Michael on the corner of your screen. If you just missed that, had spun again coming out of turn number 7, which was really tight. He wanted to get a great jump going through, but unfortunately had spun for a second time. So he will be working again from the back of the pack. All right, let's check in some more of the action here with Daniel. There he is. So everyone's still kind of tight, which is good.
Look at that.
Oh no. That is great, Daniel, as Michael Day puts in a second fast lap.
That's hilarious.
So, Daniel, that is awesome. Thank you for changing that.
You might just be the winner.
So we are inside Daniel's, I'm pretty sure he's in the BMW M4. Yep, there it is right there.
There's a disco ball.
Yes.
I think it says something at the bottom.
Yeah, so these guys are keeping it real tight, especially with Justin Hall in the back there. I'm sure he's going to make up some paces. So he's make up some pace and some places at the same time. I tell you what, I know what my problem is why I can't talk tonight. I do not have my bourbon next to me.
Oh no!
I know, what is up with that? So I guess
You might get drunk anyway.
Yeah, one bourbon, I'm not so sure, but
10 bourbons.
If you keep the bottle handy, it's usually that's probably what's going to happen. So, all right, this here is turning out to be a really good race as they fan out. Oh, and Justin was thinking about making it go 3 wide, but Daniel takes the inside on Craig Klein, and ever so close, but they keep it clean and go back to their normal spots. But that was great driving by all those guys right there to be able to make sure that they got through without taking each other out, which is real easy to do on this tight course. So, yes, what you got, Lex?
You can finish.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, that looks like Michael Cochran. I'm sorry. No, that wasn't Michael Cochran. That was Daniel. We just gave them props. Daniel and Craig, unfortunately, went off track, hit each other, going up the S's. There's the second part of it. So it looks like they were trying to get a little slippery. So they got a little slippery going through turn 1, which is tough. So there's Daniel. Still able to move on, and I think Craig came back on the track as well.
So what I was going to say is, one reason that I won't probably become a real good commentator is because all these words that you say, like, oh, Craig Klein just went down from Michael Day. I probably won't even learn all that words and stuff. I don't even know what half you're saying.
Well, it takes time. I don't expect you to learn everything in racing. I didn't learn it overnight. And I'm sure that, who's to say that I, once in a while, may say a word that everyone goes, what is that? And who knows, I might have picked it up from a track session or a race or an endurance race or something from another team or somebody else I've driven with. So you never know. It's crazy. Just the more you have fun with it and the more you love and have a passion for the sport, obviously the more you pick up, and it's exciting. So, hey, you want to talk about something that was built in the garage for you? Yeah.
No, it's not. It was made for you.
Well, it's for you too.
Okay. Yesterday, Dad, Zane, chicken legs, he finished building this cool, he took a seat and then he put a table with a TV connected to it, and then he plays this really cool game.
Oh my goodness. Did you see that? I'm sorry to cut you off.
Yeah, it's okay. He saved it.
There is Banana Man coming back on track through the S's, and Eric had to go wide, unfortunately lost grip and had to cut the course, so he'll probably get a slowdown for that, unfortunately.
3 points missing.
Yeah, but that is better than being taken out, so there they are back there. So no harm, no foul. So going back to Michael Day real quick so you can finish your story. He is now caught back up to Andrew, the leader, and is starting to give chase as these two Porsche 911 GT3Rs are getting ready to go through the section of the S's, and with grip being at it seems like a minimal amount as the sun's going down, the track's getting cooler, but is not helping out these tires whatsoever. So go ahead, Lexi.
So anyway, there's this really cool game that me and my dad play about racing. First, once you start the game, you have to get your driver's license to race the cars, and then fortunately, fixing up your car can cost a lot of credits.
Yep, it's Gran Turismo 6 on the PlayStation. So I had built another rig out of my original rig that I started with 10 years ago, and ended up giving it to Matt Jackson to use, and then he bought an Icon rig and upgraded all the stuff to Fanatec. So it all came back to me, sat in my garage, and figured I'd do something useful with it. So there it is. All right. Yes.
It's too bad that we can't play it on a comfortable couch.
Yeah, well, true, but it's fun being in a race seat.
Yeah, it is.
All right, so do we have a new leader that's for the Shake and Bake?
Oh, we do? Oh, yeah. Wait, what happened to the other guy?
Bjorn fell back just a little bit to 12.
Oh, well, so, oh, wait.
Mm-hmm.
We have Donald Duck Greenhouse.
Oh, no, Great House.
Oh, wait, what did I say before?
Donald Duck. Donald Greathouse.
Oh, wait, is it Great House?
Yes, that's what it says.
But what did I say?
Don't wear it out.
Oh, look, it's Roz and Mike Wazowski and the other. Oh, tiger.
Yeah. So there's Jesse collected in that little melee there on lap 1, and he had to go back to the pits and get a fast repair put on his car, and is moving his way up to 19th right now. But I'm sure that's not where he's going to end up. And we did have a crasher of one of the fast guys. Vincent Cernuto in the new Ferrari, said he was involved in a crash. Oh, there he goes, loses the back end, and he's going to save it. No walls, no foul. So good for him. Glad
but
he was
does
able to
lose
do that.
3 points.
For mowing the grass?
Yes, his back wheels. I'm watching you. Don't run over me.
Yep.
Or I'll saw your head off.
So there's Kevin Medina, who did start from last place without qualifying and doing quite a good job. He's up to 16th place, moved up 7 spots, and giving chase to Justin Barrera in that Ford GT.
Can I take over?
Sure, if you want to take over.
Okay, Dad's gonna play with Zane. So right now we've got Craig Klein in his alligator head, smiling at me. And here we are with Daniel Ciro and Justin Barrera and Bjorn Stage. All of them tied together, closely coming in. I'm really bad at this.
Well, thanks for telling everybody that you're doing a good job until you said that.
I am bad.
Yep, so you can see the lights on the cars are now showing on the track as the sun starts to set, and we still have another 15, 16 laps to go on this race. It will not end up in the dark, but it will be a little bit darker than what they're showing right now, as Craig Klein is giving chase right now to Bjorn, just about a second back. But Daniel, after his spin there, is looking to make up some places as well, but hopefully going to do it a lot more carefully. Jesse also moves up to 18th, and Bradley, didn't talk too much about him. There he is, doing a great job. So after his hiatus, I know, of being out of iRacing in the league for a couple months to move across the country, has come back, and he was here 2 weeks ago. Glad to have him back again. So it looks like he is finding his form as he is in the top 5 and is now holding the flag up high for the Shut Up and Drive It guys. So let's give a shot back right up here into Andrew. As these guys now, I'm looking at the team car. Yep, so it is Friend, looks like, yeah, Friend Motorsport. Is it Friend?
Friend, I think it's
Look, it looks like almost the same. Yeah, I'm not sure which team he's on because again, he just showed up right before the race. He was given an invite by one of the other drivers. So again, we're happy to have him, and of course, you know, coming here and you know, Road Atlanta being a very popular track, especially with a lot of the guys that are in the Martin Sports Car Club and in this league, because a lot of them have been on the real track. I think Chris Wells was there last month with his highly prepped Miata. With some new brakes, which was nice. He said it worked out really well for him. And I know a lot of guys have also done the 14 hours of Road Atlanta with Champ Car. I know with myself and some other guys as well. So it's a fun track. And of course, there's also a group of guys from Georgia that this is their home track. So I'm not sure where Andrew is from, but I know Jesse, this is his home track, being from Georgia, and also Justin Barrera.
Oh no! I think I just saw a crash.
You did? I didn't see any.
Well, like, I didn't really see the crash, but he was going off course.
Oh, well, maybe he got lucky.
Well, should we go back and see it?
Well, I don't have anything in the replay to see that. What color was the car?
I think it was, red.
Red?
Like, maybe the
Ferrari again?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Well, you keep talking while I'm looking for the track map.
Hello, welcome to the Morton Sports Club. Here we have Andrew Amazon.
Adamson.
Adamson.
Simimimimimim.
I can't pronounce his name. Adamson. Did I say it right?
Adamson. Yep. Oh no, there goes Matt. Oh, almost got taken out. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's a tough area of the track right there to try to come back and go through, as you know, he brings his fully sent Ferrari back, you know, safely. But luckily, the guys that were going around him was able to avoid him. What's going on? But there is also a good battle through here. Yeah. But yeah, there's Daniel. You can see everyone there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys, and Justin Barrera trying to make up some space there to come into this group.
I think the dog's playing the guitar.
Could have been.
I can't quite see. Okay, I know who we're driving with.
Have you picked somebody who you're driving with?
Yes.
Okay, who is it?
Daniel Sarah.
Didn't we go with him already?
Okay, let's go with the new guy, Andrew Emerson.
Okay, well they're about to go through the second half of the track, and we'll pick him up at the start-finish line.
Good.
How about that? But start thinking of some names, because this is the track map.
This is so boring.
I know, there's only one corner that's actually named on the track map, so you're gonna have to come out with some names, and it better not be DJ Catnip again, because that's somebody's name now.
Okay. Do you have a pen?
Well, it's too late now. We're ready to go.
Okay.
So we'll catch up. Yeah, we'll catch them next time. Right? We're talking about the track map. We missed them going by the start-finish line. So, Matt Carroll. Something happened to Matt Carroll. Oh, he's just going in for his pit stop. Okay, he was falling down the leaderboard pretty quick. So there he is. He's so...
You got a pen right there.
But what are you going to do?
I'm going to write the names.
It's too late. Start commentating there, woman.
Okay, where do I say the names?
No, not yet.
I need to find the names.
Just make it up as you go.
Okay. Well, I already know one name.
The one that's on there?
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't write it because you didn't give me a pen. I probably can't spell it anyway.
All right, so here we go, up and over the hill. All right, so are you ready?
Yes.
All right, so we are going to start.
You make what up soon too.
Yep. All right, so there's start finish line going into turn 1, which you're going to rename.
Driver's license.
Okay, going into a small turn 2. Oh, commentator's curse.
Hooray!
Can you believe it?
Hooray!
Oh my goodness, Michael Day goes into the lead going into driver's license corner. And now we're going through the one that it is named.
The S's.
Yes, going through the S's and that slippery turn 5 that took out Michael Cochran.
Skate. I'm slippery 4.
All right, moving up to turn number 6.
Turn number 6 is iRacing League.
And number 7
I know
is...
this one. This one's Roz.
That one's Roz, okay, and this is on a long straight here with the... This shouldn't even be called a turn coming right up here. Turn, not turn.
Turn, not turn.
And then to the 2 ones, which is turn 10A, turn 10B, which you're going to call shaking the chicken butt.
That's so funny.
And then up and over the hill, under the bridge, which we will call under the bridge turn. And into the last turn, which I will let you name.
Commentators, wait, no, Zayn, Zayn Lexi
Oh my goodness.
Zayn and Lexi's lovely commentators curse.
I will take full responsibility for that one. I will make sure I get the track map out before we start and write the names down because that was a disaster.
You wouldn't let me even write the name.
We didn't have time.
I was gonna write Roz. Is it Roz? Ray?
Could have been. All right, let's check in with some guys that are giving chase. So there's Craig, now still keeping a good chase on the back there of Bjorn, less than half a second. So these guys are definitely keeping everyone else honest, which is good. And it looks like that Justin also is making up some time. So it looks like Daniel had moved up as well, and he is in front of this group right now. There he goes. And he is on the rear wing of Donald Greathouse, who is the biggest shake and bake mover right now by far. I mean, he's at 11 spaces and Bjorn 7. So Donald's done a great job. Let's see where he ends up, as Craig Klein looks like he's moving on the side of Bjorn, as they're going to go side by side, but Bjorn has a much better line. Oh, and Craig tries an under over, and they go back sightings, but now that makes... Oh, that was a great setup there by Craig, being able to do the under over on the corner 4 at turn 6 before getting into 7. But now we're going to see, with these two fighting back and forth, it gives a chance for Justin, who has now moved up within half a second with these two going battle. But now going down the hill, Craig is going to have the inside line, but who's going to chicken out first and get on the brakes? And it looks like they're going to play it safe right through here, all 3 of them, as Craig slots in right between those guys and gets through. And everyone's safe, so congratulations to those guys, because that's not the easiest place to actually keep everyone side by side racing. But they're keeping it nice and tight, which is good. This is what we want to see, actually. Wow, that was close. This is such a great view for these guys. You can tell how much elevation. Yeah, there's so much elevation here at Road Atlanta. You can tell just looking in the distance. Some of these corners are blind, and you're just using your brake markers and turn-in markers at the same time to see where you're at as you go down the S's and back up through the S's, and then turn 5 right here where it does get very, very slippery, which they added some concrete there and less dirt. And this has been a somewhat tiny updated scan since some of the improvements were done to the Road Atlanta track, but still one of the older scans overall. So they haven't done a brand new one in quite some time. But looking at that, so Andrew Gatorek now has moved up. So he is in second place for the shaken. Oh, and then moves back down. So him and Matt Montalvo, what's going on with those guys? There they are. I was going to say one of them might have been dropping their connection, but they're not. They've been swapping places back and forth.
They have?
Yeah, to keep out. So, whoa, as he drops a wheel there, Matt does with his Ferrari, looking towards the inside. So here are two mid-engine cars making power a little bit differently from each other, but nonetheless, both of them are and can be a handful. That McLaren, as we know, has been quite the challenge, for Andrew. And some weeks it works and some weeks it doesn't, but he's definitely got it dialed in on this particular week in this track, which is not the easiest thing to do. So, what's interesting is just got a little note that popped up here in our little race area that tells me everything that goes on. It said Zane Plumley passed Shane Brown for last place. So not sure how that happened.
Where did it say that?
Because neither one of us are racing.
Jesse Olsen passed Donald.
Yep. Craig Klein looks like he. Well, that's not good. Oh no, him and Bjorn.
Hey, it's nighttime.
Yep, him and Bjorn had an issue. Oh, that's a bummer. So I hope they didn't end up taking each other out. I don't have a replay for that. It didn't record what I needed to as well. So, oh man. We got Vincent that had given to, oh, that back end again on that Ferrari. Almost the same exact thing that happened before with him as well. So
3 seconds taken off. Wait, I need to give out points.
yeah,
and then
that's right. You have
everyone will lose
not
points.
given out points at all.
Okay, I'm gonna give out a bunch of points, and then whoever lost 3 points, who ran over the grass, you lose those points.
So I wonder if everyone. I see a lot of people pitting. I wonder if everyone has pit. Oh, bless you.
I'm okay. Thank you. Bless me.
So we have some guys. Let's see. Michael Day has pit. Looks like he's got 1 lap on his. And Dean, look at that. Dean Dibdahl is now leading the race. So he is stretching out his fuel. There he is right there in the number 11 ZP Motorsports BMW M4. And look, he's going again. So I don't know if he still has lots of fuel on there, or maybe hopefully he didn't miss his pits, but he's going 18 laps on this. And the cars are filled to 50% of their fuel capacity, which I believe somewhere is around between 15 and 16 gallons. And I know this is a smaller track, so it is possible that he might have had a fuel map that helped him save, or he was pretty much lifting, coasting to get there. So he does get a bonus point now for the ZP Motorsports team and for himself for the championship, having led a lap. So he is 7 seconds clear of Brad, who's in second place. And now these pit stops, oh, there we go, Justin Barrera. I was going to say, with the pit stops, everyone has kind of spaced out, not mentally, but physically. They're on the track, as we don't see anybody on the timing tower that's within a second, which is a different color.
We have a new shake and bake, Andrew Gatorade.
Yep, look at that, up 9 places from where we started, up to 6th. So he has an excellent run. So let's check in with some of these guys. I hadn't talked about, oh, there's Chris Wells.
Charles Rose.
Yep, up to 17th place. Oh, with an internet connection. He almost didn't make the race tonight. He was texting me, but he had to roll back and update on his computer to get his computer to load and everything to work correctly. There is Banana Man in the Porsche 911, which he's switched from. Yep, and no, it's not brown yet. Porsches don't go bad, just the drivers do.
What? Because they get bad at racing once they get older?
Something like that, yes. So, oh, there's Andrew Adamson now throwing down fastest lap of 118.121 for his bonus point for the fastest lap. So it still has quite a way to go. So these two between Andrew and Michael, 1.5 seconds apart. But I'd like to know what's going on with like Brad and Dean, both at 19 laps, still have not stopped yet for fuel. So he's coming up on the back straight. I can't really tell if he's on the gas as much as he needs to. Okay, obviously they don't tell you any information on the dash when you jump in people's car, because that would kind of be cheating, because other people would watch and see what they're doing and try to mimic that. But here he goes. So if you notice some of Dean's style, I mean, he does get on the turn in real sharp. So here he goes. He's going into the pits now, which is good for him. Dean's style is he is a very experienced karting racer, and one of his karts that he races actually is one of the laydown karts. Hits almost 100 miles an hour, which is amazing for a 14-year-old, and goes out there and does this. But he turns this car in iRacing like he does his kart, and it works really well for him too. So it's keep it up, because he's just what we've seen him within the league in the last year. He has grown tremendously in maturity, and there's Brad too for his stop, as well as that was a quick one for Dean with only just a handful of laps left. But that does leave Michael Day back out front with just about a second interval. And Dean came out right in front of Daniel and Andrew right there. So, but Dean looks like he had lost some momentum coming out of the pits, and Daniel had up to full speed, as he is now giving chase up to Andrew Gatorick now to see if he can crack into the top four. But the podium, the guys on the podium though are in a league of their own, 14 seconds away. So there goes Dean up to fourth place. There he goes right there. So he did move forward in front of those guys. So Dean again is on a mission exactly where he left off, but he is going to give up a little bit of the draft. If Andrew there can go ahead and stay within that, he can probably catch up going onto the brakes into the backside. So Jesse Olsen in 10th place. There we go. So he made it back from the top 10, and he's giving chase to Justin Barrera in the Ford GT, as now the sun is really starting to go down. So they're going to see that how it may affect some of the grip that some of these guys have, because their cars may have been set up for a different temperature range.
I thought that the sun already went down.
Well, I mean, the light's still there. So what's also neat too is one thing that you like, Lexi, is as the cars race at night, it looks like there's the guys going in the pit lane, Andrew, Daniel, Justin, as they're going through. When it does get dark, you can see some of the brake rotors that are starting to glow. That is a good one right there as they go uphill, coming off of the brakes, moving forward. So that gets Jesse up to 7th place. So great run for him, despite the fact that he did have a quite an exciting first lap right after turn 5. All right, Robert Elder is giving chase up to Matt Montalvo. Kind of goes back to the old days of some of Le Mans with Porsche versus Ferrari. If you get past the Ford versus Ferrari years, the Porsche versus Ferrari. I know I'm not crazy, but that's just how it is. All right, so here is up at the front now, closing in with just a couple laps left. Now Andrew Adamson is reading the fine print of the warning label on the underside of the wing of Michael Day as they're going through the last 2.5 laps that they go right through here. One of my favorite camera angles. I do like this one a lot. Whoa! Michael Day kisses the wall, goes way outside, and I don't know if he got a slowdown. I can't remember if he get a slowdown for that or not. Or he did get a 1X for that. And I know I don't have anything up to count the incident points up here. But Jesse Olsen back in the pit lane. He probably have to finish out his fuel since he did stop so much earlier. So there goes the pass right there as they go side by side, and Andrew is showing in first place, and that way Michael Day is going to tuck in right behind him and see what he can do for the last 2 laps coming up after this turn 10A, turn 10B, and up and under the bridge. So this is going to be exciting, as now some of the other races around, you can see from the leaderboard, have tightened up through there, as Kevin Medina is on the coattails of Justin Barrera, and Jesse Olsen now is trying to make some pace on Donald Greathouse. So the Shake and Bake Award is still kind of up in the air with Donald and Kevin Medina now.
Now there's 9. Oh, there's 9. That's the top one.
Yep.
And then there's 3, 6, 6, 5, 5, 5, 3, 6, 2, 0. Mm-hmm. And then there's more. There's mostly green.
Yeah. So earlier, I didn't know if Andrew was which region he was from, but just see right now in his banner that he is from the Virginia region. So this may not be his home track. More than likely it would be Virginia International Raceway.
International Raceway?
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 How much did you have to drink?
I don't drink beer. It's disgusting. Sorry, Eric. Yeah, every second that we turned away from your picture, you refilled your glass.
Yep. So a couple guys, I was just going through checking out some of the stuff. So we have a handful of guys that are unfortunately out having a bad day.
What are they dropping?
What do you mean?
They're dropping like little white stuff that disappear.
Oh, I don't know. I'm looking at all the 9,000 buttons I have over here that I can pick from to try to make some sense about what is going on with some of these guys. Yeah, there we go. There's another BMW for Martin Sports Car Club. Yep, really getting dark right now. So we are on the last lap. So we're going to stick with these guys here to the end as I try to go through and give some guys some screen time here. But Michael Day is, I mean, it doesn't get much closer. I mean, he was going to make the move on the inside, and they do give each other some room as they're hitting there. So going into the long straight, this is going to be very crucial here for Michael Day to get a good run if he wants to try to get side by side with Andrew going into 10A, because that's going to be the best chance that Michael's going to have to make the pass. So it's going to be easy. So Andrew does stay to the left side of the track and defend the inside line on the braking zone. So it's all going to come down to who is going to be the most brave on the brakes between these two cars. And there they go down the hill side by side, and Michael Day goes a little bit deeper, and he does. He gets out in front. No, I'm sorry, he did not, the way they were defending with the camera change. So there goes Andrew up and over the hill, and Michael Day did have to back out just quite a bit, and there is your winner, Andrew Adamson. And Michael Day, unfortunately, did have an issue coming through there. We don't know exactly what it said, but or what was showing, but couldn't be, I mean, almost down to the last corner, the best passing opportunity for these guys. So moving on down, here comes Bradley up and over as he was giving chase to Matt Carroll, and we'll end up with a top 5. So congratulations to Brad. Thanks for flashing the lights there, buddy. There goes Justin Hall crossing across the finish line, and we had a little gap.
He's supposed to be in last place.
No, he's not supposed to be in last place.
His trophy says so.
No.
Wait, how do you get a trophy for last place?
He made that up. He's really good with Photoshop.
Yeah, he just put his hand like this. Oh, I heard a crash.
Yep. Oh, there was your
donut party.
Yeah, there was your crash right there.
We haven't had one forever.
As Justin and Kevin Medina cross the line. So now we do have a clear, definitive shake and bake winner.
Kevin Medina.
Yep,
I know someone named Kevin.
Yep, absolutely. So he does get 3 bonus points for making up the most positions.
You know who's the winner?
Who's the winner of what?
The Lexicon Dress Up Award.
Oh, do you have a winner?
Yes, that's why I'm saying it.
Oh.
The winner is, should I let them find it on Facebook or should I say it? Okay, you can find out on Facebook at the iRacing League.
For Martin Sports Car Club.
Martin Sports Car Club, and that Dad should be the leader of this whole thing. He's the one who commentates this.
I'm not the leader. So, going forward, there we go. Got to get rid of some of the graphics there that weren't making sense. Sorry about that. So there is your final results that we have. Do you want to go down the results?
Yes.
Go right ahead.
Sure. First place is Andrew Adamson. Michael Day, Dean Dibdall, Matt Carroll, Old Dirty Bad.
Brad.
What did I say?
Old Dirty Bad.
That's hilarious. Justin Hall. I think that's supposed to say the faster
Justin Hall.
Yeah. Robert Elderson, Matthew
Montalvo.
Marshmallow.
Not Marshmallow.
Matthew Marshmallow. Andy Gatorade. Oh, Andrew, right?
Whichever. Yep.
Okay.
Andy works.
Gatorade. Jesse, Donald, Trumpet, Justin, Kevin, Tom, Michael, Chris, Daniel, Bjorn.
Go ahead, Craig.
Bjorn, Craig, Vincencio. What did that say?
Cernudo.
Cernudo. Michael Cochran, Eric Lightsky, Zach Holden.
And then 2 guys who didn't race.
Zane Plumley, Shane Brown. Who's that?
Yep.
Is he new?
He's in our rookie league. He came out to see what it was all about. So he's going to hopefully pretty soon be able to join the ranks. So thank you very much for joining us here at Road Atlanta for week number 13. And hopefully you catch and stay with us for the remaining races as we hit the 20th race at the end of the year, which is going to end up at Le Mans for a much longer race. So it should be interesting. So thank you again for joining us. Say goodbye.
Bye.
And we will catch you next week.